Hi, welcome back to Momming Unconventionally. I am Tasha, and today we are going to be making chicken tortilla soup, another crock pot meal for you today. It is the fall season, so I have a ton of warm and comfy foods that we all love to enjoy, starting with this chicken tortilla soup. So I have already boiled some chicken. And I created my own chicken broth by boiling the chicken. I seasoned the water with garlic powder, with salt, pepper, and chopped an onion. And then I boiled about 2 pounds of chicken for about 45 minutes. Then I removed the chicken from the broth, shredded it, put it into the crock pot, and then poured in the chicken broth that was created from doing that. So the water is already flavored great. We may have to add more liquid. I'm going to eyeball it after I add some of the other ingredients. So what I'm going to go ahead and add next into the crock pot, and just real quick, before I start doing that, let me show you what the chicken, so right now I have it shredded into kind of big chunks to begin with because it's going to cook for another 4 hours and I don't want my meat to get mushy. So I just shredded it just enough, and then I'll shred it a little bit more at the end of my cooking process. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Again, this is for 2 pounds of chicken. So I'm going to add 2 cans of diced tomatoes. I did not get the tomatoes that are seasoned with anything. So just get your regular tomatoes because we're going to be adding our own seasonings. Juice and everything goes in this. And then 2 cans of diced green chilies. I got hot, but you can do 1 hot, 1 mild, or both mild, or you can just do 1 can of mild or hot if you want to downplay the heat a little bit. But I love spicy. And then we are going to add, I have some corn. I have 1.5 cans, 1.5 15-ounce cans of corn and 1.5 15-ounce cans of black beans, drained. Rinsed and drained so that you don't have any of that juice that the corn is sitting in or any of that juice that the beans are sitting in. So let me grab that really quick and then we'll add that to our soup. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add our black beans and our corn. And then I have some fresh minced garlic. That is about 6 cloves of garlic. And then now we are going to stir this up and we are going to add our seasonings. So this already smells really, really good. I cannot wait to have this later on. All right, so the key ingredient is cumin. So you cannot make this dish without cumin. This is a very distinct taste in the soup. So you definitely need to add the cumin. I add probably about equivalent to half a tablespoon to a full tablespoon, somewhere in between there. Cumin is very potent, so it goes a long way, so you don't need to add a ridiculous amount of it. I'm going to go ahead and add some black pepper. All of this is going to be seasoned to taste. I'm just going to add a little bit of salt because remember I added salt in my chicken broth. I added salt in my chicken broth when I boiled the chicken, so I don't want to add too much more salt. And then a lot of your canned ingredients are full of salt, so you don't want to add a whole lot. A little bit of garlic powder. And then another key ingredient is going to be the chili powder. So I have Fiesta brand chili powder. But this is the New Mexico chili powder. I like this one a lot. So I actually use this for when I make chili as well. So a little bit of chili powder, and add a little bit more. And then stir. And then you're gonna go ahead and cook this in your crock pot on high for 4 hours. And then some ideas for garnishing. Let me go ahead and put the top on this. Okay, so for 4 hours. So some ideas for garnishing your chicken tortilla soup is you can do, I love to do shredded Monterey Jack cheese, some diced avocado, and a little bit of sour cream. And then I make my own tortilla strips. So if you take some corn tortillas, slice them in thin strips, and then fry them like you would a taco shell. Fry them at about a temperature of 350 degrees until they're nice and crispy. Then you can garnish your chicken tortilla soup with your tortilla strips, with your homemade tortilla strips, with your diced avocado, with your cheese, and with your sour cream. So I will show you what a nice bowl of this soup looks like as soon as it's done. All right, thanks for watching.